I'm Amy Hayes, and I'm a member of the Perception and Motor Control group in the school. I came to Bangor to do a postdoctoral research position in visual perception and attention. I came from California, and Bangor has a, internationally renowned program for visual attention, particularly other areas of psychology as well. And so I came to take up a postdoc. Currently, I'm the director of MSc Studies, and I teach a number of undergraduate modules as well. My main research interest is looking at the links between motor control and emotion, and specifically, I'm interested in how our motor actions can influence our emotional state. I would say I've actually learned quite a lot from teaching, and the process of thinking about how to organize material for lecturing has really forced me to think about questions I wouldn't otherwise face, and I think has really fed into my research. And similarly, the process of thinking about research feeds back into the teaching, so that it's a kind of constantly evolving and developing sort of process that, for me at least, keeps it very fresh and exciting. The project that I'm most focused on right now, I'm quite excited about, and this is looking at how very simple, everyday actions influence our emotion. So I think intuitively, it's probably clear that certain types of actions influence our emotional state. Dance would be an example of that. And what my colleagues and I are interested in is whether that same kind of link between motor actions and emotion exists even for very simple, mundane types of actions of everyday life. And so we've tested the very simple action of just reaching out for an object and moving it. What we find is even that very, very simple action can influence our emotional state. And specifically, we find that the more fluently an action is executed, the more positive a person feels. And that's true even if the person watches somebody else perform an action. The more fluently the other person performs the action, the more positive emotional response I'll feel myself as I watch it. And so I think this is quite exciting because it sort of points to a basic building block that helps us to understand why dance influences our emotional life, that motor fluency is tightly linked to emotion. And that could have implications for motor learning. The more emotional response you get may facilitate and make motor learning more effective. It could influence, it could be playing a role in well-being. Just performing even simple motor actions probably is adjusting our emotional state. So that's, I'm quite excited about the implications for that line of research.